In this video, I'm going to talk about why I don't like the saying, Earth is a school. In 2014, I attempted to take my life by starting my car in my garage and Archangel Michael appeared. For 9 months, I decided that going on a drinking bender and starting a quest for knowledge would be the best course of action, and so that's what I did. During that time, I read 7 Abraham Hicks books, and I love her. If she ever comes to Vancouver, I'm going to try to go. Eventually I started researching more into Dolores Cannon, and I love a lot of their teachings and some of the things they say, but one thing that kind of rubs me the wrong way is how light and fluffy they paint this reality. It's like, oh, you pass away, you go to the other side, and you're like, that was nice, now what? It's not like that at all. In 2020, after my divorce, the way it ended, and despite having a different mindset back then, having to give up my job after 22 years, I didn't want to be here more than in 2014 when I actually attempted to leave, but Archangel Michael showed me that was no longer an option. So I had all this rage inside me because I didn't want to be here, but I knew that wasn't an option. So I felt like the only thing I could do was release it to my guides and angels. And eventually it led to a fallen angel attaching to me for 18 hours, and I got to experience what hell feels like. On October 20th, 2020, I was having a shower at my old man's house when the soul of Jesus decided to pay me a visit. And after that experience, I started to remember not only past lives, but just being, in an angelic form in other dimensions and on other planets. And we were looking in on planet Earth, and it was just this loop where it was like a hamster on a wheel. It was not, people were not getting anywhere in their spiritual evolution. And this is why light workers have come from other star systems, galaxies, realities, dimensions, universes, you name it. It's to help these people that are on the hamster wheel and be like, hey, if you stop for a second, step off the hamster wheel, and just take one step at a time, you'll get a lot further, right? You see this program that's in a cycle that has a very high failure rate as far as spiritual evolution goes. Incarnating into a reality like that is a very high gamble because there's consequences, and if you fall into the trap like many light workers have, one of the most shocking things I've come to learn is just how many good light workers actually turned into like very demonic or fallen angels, even because them trying to help but getting sucked into this path, right? So when I look at all the consequences there are for not following the right path in this life, it's very hard for me to see it as a school. And so I do not see this reality as light and fluffy as certain spiritual teachers portray it to be. Earth is a school. If you go to school and you fail, can you do 70 years to 1,000 years in a place that many would consider to be hell? Started having past life memories come back to me, and this isn't really the place you want to be incarnating into physical vessels. Very hard for me to view this life as a school. That's just my opinion anyways. If you want to hear about my experiences in this life journey, I just released my new biography called Finding Me by Ashley Samborski, now available on Amazon. Link in the bio, take you right there. That's all I got. Hit the like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.